Years ago, the Remedy House coffee shop was among the first of several businesses which would set up stakes in what is now the somewhat burgeoning Five Points neighborhood. Its closing came as a shock to some, but was not a surprise to those who worked there, who got the news on Monday. We stopped by the now shuttered shop hoping to speak with the owners, but found no one here. On a social media post, they said they were closing to prepare the transition to new ownership. But a former employee says the place had been mismanaged to the point where they were no longer able to make payroll.
For the last 2 weeks, most of our team had bounced checks.
And Daniel Gray, who'd worked here for a little over a year as a shift leader, says there was no other remedy for that.
We had to call an end to it.
Gray was also among those involved in the organizing of a union here a year ago, something the owners did not stand in the way of. And he says that is not what led to the owners being unable to pay the workers.
It's not a terribly demanding or expensive contract. We didn't really ask for a significant pay increase across the board. We didn't have a whole lot of demands besides bringing things up to a basic standard. So I don't think that our union contract is something to be afraid of.
Nor prohibitive for anyone else who wants to reopen the place. In the meantime, though, he and his colleagues are out of work.
How does the union help you here?
That's a very good question. I would say that if we didn't have a union, we wouldn't have a whole lot of legal recourse, or we wouldn't have a lot of options for ensuring that we're paid the money that we're owed.
Put another way, he says if not for the union, he and his former fellow employees would each be left to go at it alone to try and recapture any wages lost. They're doing this together now with legal backing.
And so this is one of the benefits of having a union is that we're able to hold them accountable for their finances.
Gray told us he would return to his former job if the place does reopen. He says he enjoyed the work, his customers, and the vibe of a neighborhood which just a decade or so ago, since then, has made a real comeback. On your side in the studio, Dave McKinley, Channel 2.